So today in this video I'll be showing you guys how to make proper analysis. So if you are someone who struggles with analysis, who struggles with price action strategy, this video should interest you. So please stay tuned because I'll be showing you today in this video how to make proper analysis. So if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel, and if you enjoyed the video, like and share. Okay, so with that being said, let me start the video by saying this. I trade with this broker called Deriv. Okay, I think they were called Binary before, but I think they later changed their name. The broker changed their name to Deriv, so now it's called Deriv. So since I've been gone, I think they've added a few more indices. Before I was only aware of Boom 500, Boom 1000 crash, 500 crash, 1000, volatility 75, volatility 10, 100. But I think they've added like 4 more. I think there is now Boom 300, crash 300. I think. So I'm interested in doing analysis for Boom 300. So let's see the chart from Boom 300. Now as a price action trader, the first thing I'll do, when I'm on any charts, any charts, first thing you should do, go on the higher time frame. Okay, that's the first thing to do. Remember, you go on your higher time frame. Why do I say you should go on the higher time frame? It's on the higher time frame. That's where you can really see the bigger picture. That's where you can see everything that is happening in the market. Okay, what drives the market, where big movers are looking at. This is where good traders look at. They go on the higher time frame because this is where you can see everything that is happening on the chart. Okay, you won't see this on minute 1. You won't see this on 15-minute time frame. Okay, so personally for me, I prefer going on the 4-hour charts, because on the 4-hour charts I'm able to see what I need to see. And when I say the things I need to see, the key things that I need to see, that I need to know before I take any trade, before I do anything at all, is my support and my resistance. Okay, support and resistance. Okay, if you're a new trader, you might not be familiar with these terms. Okay, so that's a video for another day. Okay, I'm going to make a video about support and resistance. Okay, but for now, let me just give you a brief overview of what support and resistance is. They are just important areas on the charts. Okay, they're important areas on your charts that you should be looking at, that all price action traders look at. Okay, so this is what makes this is what enables them to take proper decisions, whether to buy or sell. Okay, that's basically it. So if you're talking about your support, this is where your buyers, this is where your buyers look at. People buy the market. This is where they look at. These are the important areas on the chart for them. It's the support. It's called the support. It's a key area because they know from that point on the chart, this is where buyers can really enter the market and make huge profits. Okay, so if you're looking for any buying opportunities on the market, the best place to take it is from that key area called support, while resistance is the other key area, and this is where your sellers focus on, because they know this is where the market is going to make its big move downwards and give good selling opportunities. So sellers look at the key area called resistance on the chart to make decisions. Okay, so firstly, this chart, I'm on the Boom 300 index. Remember the higher time frame, I prefer 4-hour charts. So this is the 4-hour chart. The first thing I'm going to look for is my key areas. And what do I mean by my key areas? My support and my resistance. Okay, since we have that back of our mind, now the next thing you need to do, is identify those key areas. So I'm going to make use of some tools on my MT5. This is MT5s, okay? So I favor this square, a little square. So I'm going to use it to mark the areas that I can see on the chart. Okay, one important piece of information that you might need right here that I haven't mentioned is, okay, on the chart it might be best for you to zoom out, zoom out like this. For me, zooming out like this helps me see things well. It gives me a bigger perspective of things. As you can see, the way I've zoomed out, I'm able to see other major levels, compared to when I zoomed in like this. When I zoomed in like this, but zooming out like this, you can see I'm able to see all these areas, other areas on the chart. So let me take this out. So this is it. Okay, so this is a key area on the chart that sellers should be looking at. This is a resistance. Why is it a resistance? Simple. You can see what price did each time it came in this zone. You can see what price did when it came in this zone that I have highlighted. Once price got in this zone, what happened next? You can see it sold. Okay, first time it sold, then again the second time here you can see it's still on this same area on the chart. It sold again here it sold, again here it sold, also here it sold. So what does that tell you as a price action trader? It shows that this is an important area on the chart. Okay, this is an important area on the chart because based on history, based on past events, you can see what happened when price got in that zone. When price got on that area on the chart, it sold. So this is a resistance. Okay, this area that I've highlighted in white is a valid resistance. It's a valid area of resistance. So you can see I've highlighted one of our key areas on the chart. So let's see for support. This is why I say you should go on the higher time frame. You won't see all these areas on the chart on the lower time frame. Yes, you might see it on the chart on your lower time frame, but you need to give priority. You need to give priority to the higher time frame, okay? Because whatever is on the higher time frame, is what influences or controls whatever happens on the lower time frame, okay? So you can use your smaller time frame. You can use your 1 minute or your 5 minutes to identify your key areas. You can use it to identify your support and resistance. They won't be valid because they are the lower time frame, okay? And no serious trader will be looking on the 1 minute time frame to mark or identify support or resistance, okay? Every serious trader, every price action trader is on the higher time frame, the 4 hours, the 1 day chart, weekly chart. That's where good traders go to identify their key areas. Okay, so alright, this is also my second key area. Why is it my second key area? If you remember what I said about the resistance, I showed you what price did each time it came into my highlighted area. Same thing here. You can see once price got in this area at this point, what happened? It sold, it bought. Okay, you can see it bought the first instance. Again here it did the same thing. Again here, when you enter this zone on the chart, it bought. Again, the third time it did buy again. So this means this is a valid area of support, which means this is where buyers, in the market are looking at. This is where they are looking at. This is where they have highlighted. This is where they have marked as the area of support on the chart. And okay, with that being said, there are other ways you can do this as well. Okay, I've shown you this already, but sometimes you need to go further back. You need to go and look at what price did as far back as 6 months ago, to determine if these areas on your charts are really a key area. So you can go far back by scrolling backwards to identify where on the chart you really need to be looking at, where on your chart is an important area. So I think this is a new index. There isn't a lot of information on this. I think probably they added this index around July of this year, and we're in December. Okay, so I think that's just been 6 months. This 6 months of information. So I think this is still a good index to analyze, because there's not a lot of information. So based on this, I'm still going to mark some other areas. Okay, this is also an important area on the chart. I need to get these weeks right, because it's these weeks that helps determine, you can see it obviously. Okay, you can see this obviously on your chart. You can see the weeks. These are the weeks. So you can see what they did each time price entered there, what they did. Also, so this is a support. This is an area of support. Let me mark an area of resistance that I'm saying here too. This is also an area of resistance. Yes, you can mark it either way. Okay, you can mark it any way you like, as long as you are correctly getting those weeks, connecting with as many weeks as possible. Okay, so this is 1 week, this another, this another. So based on what I've told you earlier, this area on the chart is a resistance, because when price got here, it sold, got here again, it sold, got in there again, it sold. So that is an area of resistance. I told you area of resistance is where your sellers are looking at on the market, on the charts. Okay, this is an area of interest to sellers on the charts, while support is an area of interest to buyers, because this is where they know they have real buying opportunities. Okay, so I think I'm going to just say, okay, this is a lesson, or this episode I'm just going to rename it as support and resistance. Okay, support and resistance, identifying support and resistance, because obviously that's what we've talked about in this video. So on the next video, in the next episode, I think I'm going to talk more about trends. Okay, trends. I know some of these terminologies might be strange to you, but I encourage you to keep studying, keep an open mind. For me, if you want to go far in trading, you have to have an open mind. Okay, there will be mistakes along the way. You would lose money. You might feel as if you are wasting your time, you are wasting your life. But it will be worthwhile if you prioritize education. Okay, prioritize mentorship. Information, knowledge is important if you want to go far in this game. Okay, and you need a plan as well. So I'll keep encouraging you guys. All the terminologies you're hearing might be strange to you, because for you, Maybe you've been trading 1 week, 1 day, a month, or even a year. You might be getting discouraged, but remember, all these things will add up one day. Okay, if you don't give up, you just need to be, persistent. Set yourself a goal that you are going to, learn and gain as much information as you want. So I'm going to end the video right here. I think I've added value to you through this video, so you can show some appreciation. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video and share, and also subscribe to our channel. Okay, so I'm out of here. See you later.